Oh, and I replaced the fan blower on the motorhome. Before I started, I just took a picture of it so I could see where all the wiring was hooked up. It was great. You don't have to worry about trying to remember to draw it manually. So these holes here are you just punch these wires straight into those holes.
How do you know which ones go to where?
Well, it says here, it says white
Oh, okay.
and hot. So hot is black.
Hot is black, okay.
Yeah, so white is white, hot is black. So the whites go in here and the blacks go in here. So when you get
Specific order?
no.
Okay, just as long as all the whites are in the white
On
side.
the white side and the blacks are on the black side.
Okay.
And of course you want that at the bottom just for looks.
We have a lot of plugs that are upside down.
Do you really?
Yeah, and I found those weird.
It's just, it doesn't hurt them. It just
Yeah,
is not
because
normal.
at
A lot
night.
of plugs, you have to turn them upside down.
Yeah, well, at night, like I'll be like trying to fiddle with it, and I'm like, I can't get the thing in. It's like, oh, it's because it's upside down.
Okay, and then each one of these has a ground wire. So that's you're gonna have a third ground wire. And what I'm gonna twist these together now. You're gonna have to twist a third one into it.
And that's just 2 or 4
All that.
Where does the ground wire go? Into the center?
No, there's a ground plug on the switch.
Now, here's the deal. She told
Let me get the switch.
if you order cream roses, Lady Lynn told me, there's no guarantee.
Huh?
Because
Oh yeah.
and your vision
Well, so I can, you know, I can watch it later and be like,
It's the
oh.
one I got. It's the wrong one, right?
Okay. What's wrong with that one?
It doesn't match.
Oh, okay.
Square versus the rounds.
Okay. So it's just an aesthetic thing.
Yeah, just an aesthetic thing. Otherwise, it would work.
Okay.
So you're gonna plug one set of wires. So, okay, so it does kind of matter because see these two are coming from this.
That's for one side.
You're gonna plug these two, white and black, on this guy.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
And then a ground is gonna go onto this green
Okay.
screw here. That's where your ground wire goes.
Okay.
This one is also going to have, so you're going to have to just twist a piece of copper ground onto this and hook it up to this.
So just hook it up to this wire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can even jump from here to here, however you want to get it.
Okay.
A little piece of copper ground. Just make sure that this copper doesn't touch these tabs or these screws.
Okay.
If the new one has screws on the side. The difference between screws on the sides and the push-ins in the back are, if you've got thicker gauge wire, you can't use the push-ins, but your wire's fine. So you don't need to use these side screws. You can just do the push-ins in the back. It's easier.
It'll lock it in, or
It locks them in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's only 2 for each one. Okay.
Right, so these 2 are going to go in this one, these 2 are going to go in this one, and I've got a little piece of wire, and it's just Romex, 3 pieces of wire. And so you're going to end up these on this side.
It doesn't matter which hole they go in.
No, well, just make them consistent.
Okay.
The white on the white side, black on the black side, same thing over here. So then you'll see that each one will have an empty set of holes. So you jump, you're going to put a black from the hot to the hot over here.
Oh, so
and
you
the white
can
to the white over
connect
here.
those two plugs together.
Right, so all you're doing is completing a circuit. So
Okay.
wires coming into the one, going into the other, and then out of the other.
Okay.
Continue on down the line.
Sounds simple.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So, and then make sure the power's turned off.
Okay.
But for now, I'm going to put all the wires in here.
All right.
And to remove the wires, you need something small like this little teeny drill bit or a thin nail. You push it in this other hole, and you push it down until it clicks, and that releases the
The
wires.
top one.
So you-
Oh, okay.
And you do that here. So you're going to take the wires off of this side because it's sitting in there like that. You're going to pull out. You're going to remove these 2 wires and put them in the new plug you buy.
Okay.
Right. And then you're going to put the little jumper wires from here to there.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
like
That's
the
it.
whole idea of the tie.
So I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Sure, I'm
I thought I had another picture.
white.
I think that's great.
So there's the white.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have an idea of what you want?
Let's see, it locks in place by itself.
On the rows and everything?
And there's a strip guide on the back of these,
Does it have to be?
Okay.
right here. So it shows you how much of the wire should be bare.
Room is a little.
Doesn't have to be perfect, but close to that.
No, I didn't get to see them.
There's the whites going in.
Okay, so you.
So when I get the new one, I hook these 2,
You're going to take these 2 right here.
hook them to the top, then connect these 2 bottom to these 2 bottom right here.
Right,
Okay.
right,
So it completes. Okay.
right.
I got that.
The other thing you could do. Well, let's see, could you do that? Not really. With this plug, you can't do that. So
Okay.
if this had side screws like this one does, then you could just leave that hooked up and jumper from screws to screws.
Okay. If they had screws, but
If it doesn't, then you can't.
well, might just buy one of these ones. Well,
Well, it doesn't do anything good. You're still gonna have to unhook these because these don't have it.
kind of like those ones better.
Yeah.
I love them.
Aren't they like totally perfect?
And of course, before you do this, you turn the power off.
I just had to buy them. Look how beautiful they are.
I'm just pinching that. You don't have to do that. I just pinch that because it makes it stand on better.
Okay.
They're gonna be on this thingy. Not mine, but
Or no wonder it's not.
yeah.
Down tight. That's it.
That's it. Cool.
For this one. So you're gonna have it out. Right, you're gonna take the two bottom wires off, the white and the black. You're gonna move them over to the other one. And you're gonna take a jumper, probably at the top. And you can jumper take two. A black goes from the black here to the black there, and a white goes from the white here to the white here on the bottom.
Well, no,
And
I
then you'll be
wasn't
done.
sure.
So if we're not installing the other one today,
Right.
oh, we're just gonna cut a hole so we can actually just.
Yeah, this is gonna be cut out.
Okay.
So,
So we can actually put the drywall up. And,
right, I'm gonna put this inside. So that's not in the way of the drywall
Okay.
for now, and then when we're done, we'll screw it in.
Well, okay. That sounds good. Cool.